Last time on the Cowboy Way, Alabama.
Ready on your paddle. Down pay!
Cody suffered a close call on the job.
Woo, that's about hard enough, wasn't it? Raise your hands! Ride it, son!
But pulled off a wildly successful rodeo on the beach.
Hey, that was production right there if I ever seen one.
I'm gonna have to go help Mr. David. That's my father-in-law, you know, so.
Bubba was torn between helping out his father-in-law's business in Mississippi.
How was the drive over? Long as usual.
Just move here.
And his obligations to the ranch in Alabama.
But I promise you I'm gonna be at Bulls on the Beach.
Man,
I'll be there.
I sure need y'all, sure need you, so I mean.
I know, I won't leave you hanging.
Grandma, don't let them do this to you, boy.
And getting ready for their wedding day,
I'm about to get married. You want me to start crying?
Yes.
Jacqueline and Booger gave dance lessons a whirl.
Open up, and perfect.
And now, on this episode of the Cowboy Way,
Spread out, boys.
a crazy cow gives the guys a run for their money.
Roper, Bubba! Hold the herd, Harris! Easy down, Bubba, on that fence! Watch that fence! God almighty knows.
Bubba, you're a natural.
I appreciate it, Mr. David.
And Bubba learns just how lucrative a life in Mississippi could be, but struggles to find the balance between his family's happiness and his own.
Mr. David, I really appreciate this incentive that you give me, but push all this to the side for a second. My heart is in Alabama.
He thinks he should be a part of Full Moon.
Misty coaxes Cody into giving her a ranch horse.
Dang it, Hank. Hey, Misty, come back here. That's my saddle. What kind of price are we talking about with you doing this?
175 to 250.
And Booger coaxes Jacqueline to ease off his pocketbook when it comes to planning the wedding.
And these here are like $4. Look. That saved $2 right there.
Hey, Mr. Brent, heard you got a cow that needs to be caught. Man, we're here to help you out. Mr. Brent's a local cattle rancher, and he's called us today to come catch a wild cow that he can't get pinned.
All right, we're burning daylight. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
You don't ever know what you're getting into in a wild cow situation. So, hey, we brought Dakota with us today. You can't never have too much help.
When you've got a wild cow mixed in with a good herd, chances are that wild cow is gonna turn a lot of them other good cows wild. So that's why we gotta get the wild cow out.
Hold up right here. Here, get right here. I'll get on the outside. Get right here. Spread out, boys. Let's look like we know what we're doing. Just trying to drive over there towards the fence.
Hard left, Dakota. Go to the other side of Bubba.
Easy now. Let's just sit on her.
This cow's obviously been pinned before, and is relating that bad memory to these pins, and she doesn't want to go nowhere near them.
Roper, Bubba! Hold her, Cody's hold! Easy down, Bubba, on that fence. Watch that fence! God almighty knows. Whoa! Back. I was a little skeptical just how crazy this cow might be, but hey, this thing, she's crazy. Easy, Bubba, easy, Bubba. Step on over to the fence, though, just don't pressure her much. Watch that fence, she's gonna go right out the back.
Booger's bossing us around like he's the man that writes the checks. I'm not ready to catch this cow so we don't have to listen to him no more.
Roper, Bubba!
I mean, this black cow, she is wild. We go in there to catch her, and she's coming at us. She's straight up nuts. This is getting dangerous.
Just sit on them.
Drive her around again, guys. Let's get another shot.
Kill her, Harris. There you go. Pull her up. You got her. Take off with her. Told her today wasn't the day. Come on, Mr. Brent. We'll run them ropes up through the trailer. We'll tie these horses onto it and pull her in.
You got tension on her, Boog?
Yeah, lead her up there like you're doing. Lead her up there like you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let him back up to her head. You're gonna choke her down. Perfect, just what we needed.
When she gets her back foot on that trailer, you have that gate coming hard.
All right, let her get up. Hold on, don't pull her. Go!
All right, bub. Get on her tail.
Pull
Dakota,
her
get
by
behind.
us a little bit. Come right here, Mr. Brent. Don't let her kick you down. Grab her by the tail and swing that way. Hold on, give her easy. Pull her, take. Pull her, bub. Finally, she's on that truck now. So it's like, whoo! She can get going.
If
Hey.
not, we'll just sit Booger in there on her.
Appreciate you guys.
Any more of these pets break bad, let us know.
That's right. Heck, I'll do it, get one wild just for the fun of it.
Hey, Mr. Brent wasn't playing around when he said that cow was crazy.
Most of the time, unless it's coming from a cowboy, they're not
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Somebody like this, I got a cow that's crazy. Most of the time, they're just a little silly, but them cattle are crazy.
Dakota proved himself today.
Yeah.
You know when Dakota really proved himself to me?
When?
When he didn't snatch Booger off that horse. Booger shouting them orders like he does.
Well, hey, I tell you what, you better get rid of all that bossiness.
Bossiness?
Yeah, because here in a few weeks, all that stuff's out the window. All your bossing days are over. You're getting married, son.
Me and Jacqueline only have a few weeks to get everything else we need to get done ready for the wedding.
You see how she is planning that wedding? I mean,
Yeah.
how's that going for you? Is she doing it? Are you helping or what?
I'm helping. I got to go to their catering place in a little bit and check out some food and try some.
Hey, you need some company? I'll go with you to the caterer.
Bubba, I would take you with me, but I got to make sure you can fit in your tux.
You know, while Kaylee was pregnant, I put on a little pregnancy weight with her. I didn't want to make her feel left out. Kaylee's done a great job losing her weight, but me, I just can't seem to shed it. I don't want to be the chubby guy at Booger's wedding, so he's been helping me lose some weight.
We're going to keep you exercising. We're going to get it off and get you back down fighting size. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty good size shape. We doing all that now.
Well, that's why we're going to get you in a shape, sides round.
Well, fellas, I know I just got back from Mississippi, but I'm gonna have to go down there and help my father-in-law out.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a lot of work going on right now, and he's got a client he wants me to meet with and do some business with.
He's kind of using you as his right-hand man, ain't he? I mean,
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. There's so much to be done around here, and you're going back to Mississippi, but I understand you got to do what you got to do.
Man, you got to take care of your family. I mean, that's
Right, I mean, y'all understand that if you don't keep father-in-law happy, well, there's a lot of things that ain't gonna be right.
If Kaylee's anything like my wife, she's daddy's little girl.
Yeah, and she is that. I mean, my father-in-law keeps telling me he needs my help. I mean, he's a very successful businessman. What does he need a cowboy helping him for? But I know what's going on here. He's wanting to pull me into the business. That way I move to Mississippi with his daughter.
Well, I'd love to sit here and chit-chat with y'all, but I gotta get home and help my wife for a little while. She got a little more to do before she's ready to buy cattle, but I'm proud of her, man. She's done good. She really has.
That's good.
She's working hard. Boo?
See y'all.
All right, man. See y'all.
Holler, man. Today, me and Jacqueline's meeting with a caterer to try out some things for the wedding. One thing about it, we fixing to eat some good food. Are you John?
Yes, sir. Okay. Congratulations,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
So, I know we talked about some different things for your wedding, but I got some food samples for you guys to try. A little bit more high-end food, some lower-end food, wide variety of things, so I can find out what you like, what you don't like.
What's the difference in high-end food and low-end food?
I mean, we want our wedding to be nice.
What's this guy talking about? High-end. I mean, food's food. And if I can't pronounce it, I ain't gonna eat it.
We've got petite braised salmon over fingerling potatoes, and then caught calamari, which is just squid deep fried, banana peppers, and a sweet Thai chili sauce.
What's wrong with you?
I love it.
Watermelon salad.
Watermelon salad. Let's just lay knives on the table, watermelons in the middle. If they want a watermelon, then cut them one.
Sounds like we're having a picnic.
This is just a simple spring salad, grapefruits, and a balsamic reduction dressing.
What is that?
Sounds great.
Gravy on top of it. Salad with gravy.
This is tofu with sweet chili sauce and a bed of lettuce with hookerverts, which is...
Tofu?
Yeah, which is the green bean tofu.
Tofu don't even sound good. It sounds like you're eating something out from under your toes. What's this guy talking about? This is my wedding we're preparing for, not some 5-course experimental meal.
It kind of looks like fish to me.
What'd you say was on top of it?
Sweet chili sauce and herkoverts.
A what? You come up with more stuff that nobody even heard of.
Herkoverts.
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 Tofu, herkoverts, sweet chili sauce. Just slightly grilled. Tofu.
Where do they raise them at? All right, I'm gonna play along. You bring out your little hoity-toity fixings. Let's see what they taste like. That is it. I'm a rancher. I want down-home, Southern cooking, Southern food.
Comfort foods.
Yeah, and that don't have to be a ribeye. It does not, but it's gotta be something I have eaten before, I'm planning on eating again, that my grandma will enjoy, my mom, my dad.
Don't worry about this. I have just the thing for you to try.
All right, I'm trying to keep my faith up.
Trust me here.
I just can't get over this tofu. I mean, who in their right mind would eat something named after toes? That's just plumb silly.
Baked mac and cheese.
Now we're talking.
Jambalaya with Kanaka sausage.
Oh, John's coming around now.
Simple, easy, comfort food. More what you were thinking, right?
Yeah, more like it, John.
Okay.
See, that wasn't too hard. Good old-fashioned down-home cooking. Now that's what's meant to be at our wedding. Hey, man, we really appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
You turned us on some new dishes I didn't know was even on this earth.
We're gonna give you a little bit of what you want, a little bit of what you want, of course.
We're gonna
with
go
the
back to
rice.
that list now. You ain't gonna put none of that funny stuff on my menu.
No
We'll make
tofu?
sure- No tofu.
No tofu.
No watermelon salads. No.
Coming up,
Full moon's starting up. We're gonna go buy some cows. But how am I gonna work the cows if I don't have a ranch horse? Cody's probably gonna say it's not very ranchy for you to have braids, but that's why we're not asking, okay? What you doing?
What are you doing? That's my horse.
I'm putting this business plan into motion for my cattle company, Full Moon. So in order to execute this, I've got to get a ranch horse. And I've been having my eye on Cody's horse. So he and I have been talking about it. And he thinks he should be a part of Full Moon. What do you think?
I kind of need this horse.
Well, I'm proud of Misty in the fact that she knows she needs a ranch horse before she buys a bunch of cattle. But hot dang, Old Bay's mine. Go get your own ranch horse. You just leave Old Bay alone. Me and Old Bay travel good yet. What the heck you need him for anyways?
Full Moon's starting up. We got the loan. We're gonna go buy some cows. But how am I gonna work the cows if I don't have a ranch horse?
If it ain't bad enough my wife's braiding my horse's mane, she done decided that she was gonna take Old Bay from me. That's a tough pill to swallow. I like Old Bay. I kinda need Old Bay.
Well, what am I supposed to do for a horse for work right now if you take him?
I mean, maybe I can just borrow him.
Borrow a horse? That's like borrowing a pair of your friend's underwear. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna let somebody borrow my underwear. I don't want them back.
Well, I wash your underwear, so I should get to ride your horse.
Dang it, Hank. Sorry, dog. You can have him now.
I knew when you start doing that foo-foo stuff to a horse, they lose respect for you. He's got his mane braided over here. Now he done broke wind in my face. It's over. It's a sad day.
He's coming with me.
You already got it all anyways.
You need any other sign than him doing that?
That was terrible.
I know,
I think I can taste it.
probably.
Kaylee, I want to talk to you about y'all coming to Mississippi. Have you and Bubba really considered coming?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
Well, at least Bubba came down here and tried it, started to, you know, show interest in it and actually go to work with Dad.
Right.
And, you know, see if that's something he'll like.
I'm very curious about how their day is going.
Bubba and I are back in Mississippi because my father has asked him to help out with the family company. I know Bubba would rather be in Alabama helping Booger and Cody, but I greatly appreciate the fact that he's willing to come here and help out my dad. And it gives me and Andy more grandma time, which of course my mama loves. You want some?
You gotta eat it, Andy. It's a tradition.
My family and I are extremely close, so I understand why my mother wants us to move to Mississippi.
Well, I just really want y'all to seriously consider it because I cannot stand the thought of not being able to see her.
It's just a matter of deciding what's best for us and our family, you know?
Well, I don't want to put undue pressure on you. You'll be smart, just like you always have been, and you'll make the right decision.
I know. We're just gonna think about it, talk about it, and make a decision as family, and go from there.
Team Mississippi! Yay!
Well, Bubba, Jim, I've known Jim for probably 20 years.
Right.
He expects the best.
Okay. I've been helping my father-in-law a lot out at his business in Mississippi, which means putting aside my life in Alabama.
Why don't you change hats?
Okay. It's not ideal, but sometimes you've got to make sacrifices for the good of your family.
I'm counting on you.
I know you are.
Hey, Jim.
Hey.
Good to
David,
see
how
you
you
again.
doing?
I'm great.
Good.
Bubba Thompson.
Hey, Jim, nice to meet you.
Same here.
Let me tell you a little bit about Jim. I've known the guy for about 20 years. He owns a shipyard in Norfolk, Virginia. And you've got offshore supply vessels?
Yeah, I have 5 builds coming up.
Well, Bubba's my son-in-law, and he's helping me with the company. I just wanted you guys to meet, talk about the project, and let's see where it goes.
My father-in-law and I are meeting with a potential client today, and he wants me to throw him a business pitch. And hopefully that'll draw in some work for the company. The pressure is on.
I'm going to be building 5 OSVs, and I've got a short timetable to build those in. We're looking at about 3 months on the start.
Okay.
You know, what I want to discuss with you is providing those laborers.
Mr. David owns Knights Marine. It's a staffing business, and he provides skilled laborers to shipyards throughout the country. It's a multi-million-dollar business.
I want to know what Knights Marine does for providing those people. Do you test your people in-house?
Yes, sir. We do all of our testing in-house. We offer the OSHA training to all the guys. We also offer them all the insurance. We'll pay all the workman's comp.
I want to be ensured that when I do get a ship fitter from you, that gentleman is fully qualified.
Mr. Jim, I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to do the best job for Knights that I possibly can, and I'm going to send you first class.
Well, that's what I'm looking for.
I never thought in a million years I would be pitching this business deal, but I'm doing pretty good. You know, I feel pretty comfortable.
I'll be looking forward to hearing from you.
Yes, sir. We appreciate meeting with you today, Mr. Jim, and thanks for giving Knights Marine this opportunity.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming out here and talking to me about it as well, David.
Thank you for meeting us.
Same here, and it's nice seeing you again as well.
See
Y'all
you
take
again.
care.
Yes, sir,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Jim.
Alrighty.
Coming up.
Bubba, you're a natural.
I appreciate it, Mr. David.
We wanted to pass that to you and Kaylee for your efforts.
Whoa. Whoa.
I agreed to let Misty have my ranch horse, Old Bay. She has to have a ranch horse if she's gonna be in the cattle business. You know, I'm not too happy about losing Old Bay, but I do got a colt we could train to be a ranch horse. This horse is green broke. I mean, you can swing a rope off of him, but he only knows the basics. I can't go to work with a horse that only knows the basics, because if I get in a bind with the horse that only knows the basics, I stay in a bind. He decides to bug, then my hat flies off. That's what gets me the maddest. My dang hat falls off. 'Cause now I feel naked. Now I'm riding a bucking horse naked. I don't like this one bit. I thought it couldn't get no worse, but it just went from bad to worse. I can't handle this nonsense. I don't have the patience and I don't have the time to fool this horse.
What are you doing?
Trying to catch my breath.
Catching your breath? What are you doing push-ups?
Feel like it. Man, this little sucker, I had him going halfway decent, you know? You know what I'm saying? He was riding around good, kind of giving me his head, and all of a sudden, here he goes. He ain't wanting to get in and stop, much less stay in the stop. You know what I'm saying? So I went over there and put a rope on that barrel. I said, I'm gonna drag it around a little bit. You know, just get him broke, get him numbed up. Well, this little sucker decides he wants to buck a little bit. He out there bucking, my dang hat comes off, look like a Yahoo. So I get off to get my dang cowboy hat, and he takes off. I chase him around this little lot.
You know, Cody's lost his mind today. I think he spent a little bit too much time out in the sun.
Here we are. So I am sending him to you, period.
I got the business, that's great, I got the business.
You have a customer. I'm not a horse trainer. I don't have the patience. Booger does. Booger's got a better feel than I do, so if there's anybody that can do it, it's gonna be him, because it dang sure ain't me. Get on and ride around, see what you think. I mean, tell me how many days you think. You know what I want. I mean, just see where you think he is, you know what I mean? I just gotta have him right for me. If my horse is gonna be gone, I gotta have something. So goosey.
Whoa, God almighty, that'll jar your kidneys loose.
Like I said, he won't get in a stop, much less stay in one.
He bounces on his front end's what he's doing. Oh, buddy. Mess with you. Oh, he gets mad. Whew.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna get off right now before he aggravates me and ruins my day like he's done yours. You know, it's really good that Cody hands me the reins on this deal, because he's already mad at this horse. So right there off the top, that's gonna be a fight. This horse really needs someone with some skill and a lot of patience. It'll take a little time. I'm sure we can get him right. We'll get him good enough to suit you. Let's go. We look like fools standing out here in the sun.
You take him. I'm tired of looking at him.
How was y'all's day today?
Good.
Busy.
Productive.
Very.
Productive?
Very productive.
There you go, guys.
Good day, good day.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
It's extremely important to me to be able to sit down and have family dinners, but I never thought I'd see the day when I drove home from work with my father-in-law and sat down and had supper with him after a long, hard day's work.
How was y'all's day today?
We just had fun playing. We cooked a cake.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I needed.
Seriously, I could skip all this junk and just go right there.
Junk, what you talking about?
So, Bubba, how did you feel about today overall?
I enjoyed it, Mr. David.
It looks like we're going to do some business.
I've got a hard position to fill being your son-in-law, and putting me in the mix of working with you, it's, puts a little bit more pressure on me, but I'm good with pressure.
Bubba, you're a natural. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're about a 9. I've never met a 10, okay?
I appreciate it, Mr. David.
Hearing that Bubba did good at work makes me so proud of him. It also gives me hope that maybe we will be able to compromise, and maybe he'll even enjoy coming down and helping my dad out with the company.
The project that you're dealing with generates a lot of revenue, and you're going to get to enjoy what comes with putting something like that together. And Susan and I talked about it, and we wanted to pass that to you and Kaylee for your efforts on the Master Marine project.
My father-in-law pulls out a big, fat envelope, and it's a big wad of cash.
But I really appreciate this. I mean, I can't thank you enough.
You earned that, okay? You earned that.
That's a great perk to have, to get a big envelope full of cash at the end of the day. But I can't help but get the feeling that he's trying to convince me that I need to be doing something else with my life.
That's good.
Well, baby.
Yeah.
Might change you from a cowboy to a businessman after all.
Mr. David, I really appreciate this incentive that you give me, but push all this to the side for a second. I really enjoy being down here with y'all, but my heart is in Alabama.
Coming up.
What kind of price are we talking about with you doing this?
175 to 250.
Maybe I can, prepare the bouquet. It would mean so much to me if I could do it. Whoa! Push it on somebody. All the time pushing on somebody. Cody asked me to help kind of fine-tune and get another horse of his kind of handy, because Misty's took his good horse. Training horses is really simple, but every horse is different. You want them to stop, you want them to turn around, that's the basic. Once you get that, you can pretty much train them to do anything. You gotta soften up, son. Quit running off, pushing on a bit. Misty, look at that, pushing your nose out. Keep that head down, keep that head down, keep that head down. That's better. Do it one way, you gotta be able to do it the other. Come on, give me some more. All you gotta do is take it nice and slow, son. Your life will be a whole lot easier. Once I start working with Jagger, immediately I notice one thing, that's the biggest problem. He gets mad, he has an attitude problem. He don't wanna learn. You know how many great athletes that never made it to be superstars because of trainability? And that Jagger's one of them. I definitely have my work cut out for me with this horse.
Home sweet home.
I know that's right.
Mess. Golly, look at this mess.
I'm so exhausted.
I am too.
This traveling back and forth is getting to me.
I know. It's wearing us down.
It bothers me that she has to spend half of her life in the car traveling back and forth to Mississippi.
I feel like we're always playing catch up when we come back here.
We gotta have to figure something out.
Traveling back and forth to Mississippi with a small baby sure is putting a strain on Kaylee and myself. I can't say no to my father-in-law when he asks for my help, but I'm not interested in staying in Mississippi any longer than I have to.
I mean, we're starting to spend more time down there than we are here. Have you realized that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
We gotta go down there. I mean, my parents love seeing her. They love us being down there. They're not gonna miss her growing up.
I actually enjoy being down there with your dad. He's just a great guy to be around, to be honest with you. Andy, it's okay, honey. She's getting tired, ain't she?
She's probably just as tired as we are.
I'm sure of it.
I don't see us being able to sustain going back and forth to Mississippi like we are, but I don't know the solution.
Listen, I've got some stuff to do. If I get back and I feel like it, I'll pick up tonight, but I don't know. All right, I'll see you in a little while.
Okay. You ready to eat? If it was up to me, I would move to Mississippi in a heartbeat. I know Bubba loves being a cowboy, but we're gonna have to meet in the middle somewhere.
I'm really excited about picking out flowers today.
I thought flowers was something you did like on Valentine's Day.
You know anything about flowers at all?
Hey, give them to them on Valentine's Day.
How can we help you guys today?
Well, we're wanting to look at flowers for our wedding.
Well, one thing about it is we always want to have a happy bride, okay? So we're gonna make her happy, and let's talk about some flowers today. Come on in.
One of the things that matters most about my wedding is getting the flowers right. So today, I'm happy we can check that off our list. I really don't care about the food, I don't care about the location, but I know for a fact that I want a lot of flowers and I want a lot of white. I don't have opinions about everything, but I have a very strong opinion about what flowers we use. My favorite flower is a peony.
Okay, sounds great.
And I really like hydrangeas.
And hydrangeas. Kind of give me a description of what you're thinking.
I want lots and lots and lots of white with just a little pink. The archway, I want a lot of greenery. I don't want it to look little, I want it to look really thick.
Okay.
And I want hydrangeas. I just want greenery on the table with the peony. And I really like the purple that's in these.
All right, beautiful.
So those are peonies, I guess, in there too.
Yes, they are.
How much are these peonies again?
They're like $15 a stem, and that's if I can get you a deal on them.
That's just fine. I really want them. I really want them.
Man, I just can't see spending that kind of money for some flowers that's only gonna last you one day.
Okay, just to clarify, like throughout the greenery, it would be great to have peonies. Peonies, like a lot of them. What kind of flowers do you want at our wedding?
Man, I'm getting so nervous. I got so many thoughts running through my head right now. I'm just about to explode.
What we're gonna do is let's just take this.
That's exactly what I want.
All right, here we go. Let's just put a little of this in here.
Even though I don't want roses, try to pretend that that's closed up and is a peony.
What kind of price are we talking about with you doing this?
If I do this, a bouquet like this usually runs around $175 to $250. Just depends on how much of what we put in it.
And I only have 5 bridesmaids. And then your mom and your grandma and my mom and the flower girls. Don't forget about the flower girls and the junior bridesmaids and the
groomsmen.
Yeah, so it's not that bad.
I'm getting sick. I ain't playing, man. It's all in my stomach. 350 bucks ain't that much money, but times it by 10, see what happens. I want you to have the flowers, but I thought we might compromise a little bit, and maybe it'd be coming from me. I could arrange the flowers, or I can, you know, prepare the bouquet, and it would mean so. It would mean so much to me if I could do it.
So you could just order these flowers bulk
Sure.
and just give them to us,
Yes.
and a cowboy can make my flower arrangements for me.
A real cowboy.
I don't think Booger understands how important the flowers are to me at this wedding. This is the one thing that I have a strong opinion on. And I don't think he's listening to me. And it's frustrating. I'm okay with you setting up the tables and helping us drag the chairs in, but I don't think that you're gonna be making a flower arrangement.
I'm doing it, baby. Look. You take these right here, and these here are like $4. Look, that saved $2 right there. That's $1. Look here, 50 cents.
I can tell Jacqueline's not happy with me right now. I didn't mean to hurt her feelings, but I didn't realize flowers are gonna cost an arm and a leg.
Now, it don't get much better than that. That's pretty nice right there. I guarantee you, I can get out on that street, walk up any random woman, and hand them that right now, and it will melt their heart.
So what's the total cost on this bouquet?
$40.
Well, I guess, you know, I don't have to always get what I want.
But here, put this in there. It's okay. It's only like $4.
A rose.
Coming up.
There.
Got him riding around good, but still at the end of the day, I think we're going.
Do you want to trade?
You trade my horse back to me for that thing.
Yes.
Howdy, boys!
Jacqueline's been real upset with me because I couldn't get on her flower plan. I didn't know. Ooh, look at that.
I realize flowers is a really big thing for a woman, especially at their wedding. You know, it might be the kind of moment that you just need to close your eyes and write the check. Because I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make Jacqueline feel better and have the day of her life.
Perfect. This right here won't fix it. I don't know what will. Peekaboo.
Hey, Matthew, look who it is.
Hey, Matthew.
Hey!
Baby, I'm sorry about what happened at the flower shop today, and I picked you something.
Oh, wedding planning has not been going well. Booger knows I'm getting stressed out, and every time I get upset, he seems to always know how to make it better. I love him. Thank you. This was really sweet of you to bring me flowers.
Well, thank you, sweetheart.
It's really sweet of you that you picked them yourself, too.
I do what I can.
Super high, Booger.
Super high. Whew. All right, you ready?
Yeah, super high.
You know, I've been doing some thinking, and I think I'd be really happy with those pink garden roses.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really beautiful. They would work perfectly with all the white hydrangeas. It's what I want. I really like them.
Baby, I mean, it's your really big day, and I want you to have whatever you want to have. If you want peonies, or whatever you want, I want you to have them. This is a big day. We can afford to do it.
I know, but you know, all the flowers are beautiful. They really are. I mean, you know, look how pretty these are. They're not peonies. And I'm getting a lot of the flowers I want. It's just that one compromise. I'm totally fine with that.
Well, it sounds great to me. Whatever you want to do.
We're doing the garden roses. We're doing hydrangeas and garden roses.
If you're happy with that, I'm happy.
I am.
Woo! I'm out of the doghouse.
This is traveling pretty decent. Howdy, boys! I know that Booger's a good horse trainer. Plain and simple. He's proven he has a track record. Ain't no arguing it. This old horse looks like he's a lot better off than when he left me.
That looked pretty good, man. The old colt's got a long way to go, but I believe he's headed in the right direction.
You got him riding around good, but still at the end of the day, I think we're going.
That might be part of the problems. Y'all two not getting along. You're butting heads.
riding around pretty good. He was fighting me just. When Booger's sitting there straddling a Jagger, you can tell that horse is paying attention to it. Booger's got patience, a lot more than I got when it comes to horses. Does he fight you like he was fighting me?
He is. He gets so upset with the whole situation. But he's definitely getting handy enough you can go get your job done. I mean, you start kind of 180 him. It ain't perfect by no means, but
there wasn't nothing wrong with that.
You know, Jagger, you could probably sort some cattle out on him now. Used to, you had trouble getting him to stop. Now he's got a stop and a decent little turnaround, and I think you can make a day on him.
Not down in you. You got him riding around fine, but I guess I'm gonna have to settle with him. She's got old Bay, so I got knothead.
Do you want to trade?
You trade my horse back to me for that thing?
Yes.
Would you?
I'll take it. I have a little more patience than you do.
You just aggravate.
I like to make everything my pet. They're my little babies, the whole bit. I'll take Jagger. He and I can grow together. We'll be patient with each other. We'll make progress. And then eventually, he's gonna be top notch. I know how to handle you just fine when you have tantrums, so I can handle him just fine when he has one.
He's yours, darling. He's yours. You are the proud owner of a new ride-around, hard-headed, tantrum-throwing colt.
Here he is, Misty.
Hey, buddy.
Look at him licking his lips.
Yeah, licking them lips, he's already relaxed more with me.
What you thinking? Can I have old Bay back for good?
Bay is yours. He says yes.
Today was a great day. I got old Bay back. My wife got her horse.
Hey, Misty, come back here. That's my saddle.
Booger lost his saddle. Good day.
Coming up. We got you something special up here, bud.
What, y'all having a picnic?
Oh, some oysters. Look at how dry that is. I mean, rotten oysters, really, guys?
Smell that, Bubba.
Smell of it.
We got all kind of surprises waiting.
Yeah, we got you all kinds of little
I hope
gifts.
we're going fishing.
We're the best
We got
bachelors
you
in
little
the
kitty
world.
gifts. We're all getting a little too settled for a wild and crazy bachelor party, but we couldn't let it go without marking the occasion for some sort of outing for Booger.
I've never been on one of these boats with one of them twin motors. We got Booger a pretty good day planned. We ain't doing nothing out of the ordinary, crazy. We're just gonna have us a good time out on the water, do a little water sport, just spend time together as friends. You feel that, Booger?
Feel it, son.
That's freedom. You better kiss it goodbye.
Mr. Good Time's gonna go bye-bye. I ain't little old sissy book fellers like y'all. Huh?
You sleep on that couch about a week, you'll become a sissy boy.
What?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be that bad.
Hey, you might wear the pants, but she'll tell you which pair to put on.
Yeah.
The guys are giving me a really hard time about getting married. They want to give me a hard time. Heck, I can take it.
Who's gonna ski first?
All right, who's skiing first?
Bubba, Booger.
All right, coming to you from Faith Kettle Company, Mr. Bubba Thompson.
Get on in there, Bub.
Come on, Bubba. Make it happen, Cap.
Look at Bub.
Woo!
Hey, Bub. You look ready.
You're doggone right, I'm ready.
Knees bent, arms straight, Cody.
Go, 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 go! There we go. Come on, man.
How can Cody rope a 1,000-pound cow but can't get up on a set of water skis? Come on, Cody.
Come on, Harris. You gotta man up and hold it. You gotta hold that baby. Come on, Harris. Yeah, good job, man.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Knock that out of the park.
Well, that was fun. I just don't see how this day could get any better.
Well, we got you something special up here, bud.
Let me see that
What,
hat.
y'all having a picnic?
We got a little something for you here, big dog. See?
my
Hey,
hat
hey, hey, right here, big dog.
You're not putting this junk on me. What is this, a banner? I didn't just win a pageant.
Why's Booger embarrassed? This is your last hoorah here, buddy. You're supposed to celebrate. He should wear his sash.
I wear the hat just because I'm a good sport, but I ain't wearing that daggone thing right there.
Come on, Booger.
You wear it. Remind you of the old days.
Well, look what we got in here for you.
Oh, some oysters. Oyster picnic. Don't get much better than that.
Let me shuck one of these bad
Look out,
boys.
they're all open, Bubba.
They're bad.
The same thing happened with the shrimp the other day. Choo! By that time, we take the lid off the cooler oysters, and them things are rotten. It's not. All you gotta do is keep ice on them. I'm not digging in them. You get that mess on you. Look at how dry they are. I mean, rotten oysters, really, guys? Smell that, Bubba.
Smell of it.
I can't even handle that smell.
Ooh. They were rotten. Yeah. Here, Bubba. That's
Dude,
what you need right
I'm
here.
telling you right now, get away from me out with them things now.
It's a lemon.
Huh?
It's a lemon.
They're bad, dude.
Smell that.
Let me see that.
Had to get it out of your system.
I don't know how we got a bad batch of oysters, unless whoever we picked them up from might have been but one of Booger's exes.
This is a heck of a meal, guys. Crackers. I love crackers.
I'm sorry about them oysters, man.
Well, try to do a good thing for you and see what happens.
I knew this day was going to be great, but I just didn't think the meal would end up being saltine crackers and ketchup. That's a heck of a meal for a bachelor party.
Booger, you got everything ready for the wedding?
You talking about a man that's gonna halfway do it. You ain't talking about me.
You got the cake, you got the daggum flowers, everything set up.
What about your vows?
Vows?
Has she written her vows?
I really hadn't thought about it, guys. That's why I got y'all to help me with the wedding.
You better get after it.
I've been too busy.
He needs to take this deal serious. This is a one and done kind of situation. You gotta tell her how much you really love her and how thankful you are to have her in your life.
In your case, what I would do instead of vows, I would start it out with this long apology.
Yeah, because we know you, we've been around you a long time, and you're gonna screw up a lot.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
So go on and get you an apology laid out there.
I got 2 guns, one for each of you. You know, both the guys got really great marriages. And even though they're giving me a hard time, I might need to listen to what they're saying. They seem to have it going on pretty good. Let's go eat oysters.
We'll go buy you some oysters, buddy.
Even though I got a bad batch of oysters, I still feel pretty good. One last day to let off some steam, enjoy my time with the guys. I believe now I'm ready to get married.
Hey, Booger, can we borrow your card? Give us your card, we'll go get some oysters.
Get to walking.
Them suckers were rotten.